Remember those long stretches of highway with barely a big rig in sight? Yeah, those days seem long gone. The trucking industry, the backbone of America, is buzzing again. We're seeing a surge in demand for truckload shipments. That means more goods are moving across the country. And you know what that means? More truckers are needed to haul those goods. Now, when demand goes up, things get interesting. Truckers have more choices about which loads to take. They can be pickier. And sometimes they say no. That no, my friends, is what we call a rejection. And let me tell you, those rejection rates are climbing. It's a trucker's market out there. This uptick in activity is a big deal. It signals a potential shift in the freight market. We're talking about the possibility of moving away from the freight recession that's been hanging over our heads. Is this a blip on the radar? Or is it the start of a long-haul recovery? Let's dig in and find out. Let's talk numbers, folks. Numbers that might surprise you. Numbers that tell a deeper story than what meets the eye. We're not talking about your fantasy football league here. No, we're diving into something far more impactful. We're talking about the kind of numbers that tell a story about the American economy. Numbers that reflect the pulse of our nation's financial health. And right now, those numbers are pointing towards a potential turnaround in the trucking industry, an industry that is often seen as the backbone of our economy. First up, the National Truckload Index, NTI. This index is a crucial indicator for anyone keeping an eye on the trucking sector. Think of it as the Dow Jones for trucking. It provides a snapshot of the overall health and trends within the truckload market. This index tracks the overall health of the truckload market. It's a barometer for the demand and supply dynamics in the industry. And guess what? It's been climbing steadily in recent months. This upward trend is a positive sign for the industry. That's a strong indicator that demand for trucking services is on the rise. More goods are being transported, more trucks are on the road. Then there's the Outbound Tender Rejection Index, OTRI. This index provides another layer of insight into the trucking market. This one's all about those no's we talked about earlier. It measures the percentage of loads that truckers are rejecting. A higher rejection rate can indicate tighter capacity and higher demand. And hold on to your hats, because this number has been creeping up too. This suggests that truckers have more options and can afford to be selective. In some regions, it's even hitting pre-pandemic levels. This is a significant development, showing a return to normalcy in the industry. These statistics might seem like just numbers on a page, but they are much more than that. They are a reflection of the hard work and dedication of countless individuals. They represent the hard work of countless truckers and the businesses they support. Every number tells a story of effort, resilience, and determination. They're a sign that the American economy might be revving its engine for a comeback driven by the relentless spirit of the trucking industry. So the next time you see a truck on the highway, remember the bigger picture. These vehicles are not just transporting goods, they are driving the economy forward. They are a testament to the strength and resilience of the American workforce. And that, folks, is something to be proud of. Now you might be wondering, why are truckers turning down work? Well, it's not because they're lazy, that's for sure. These folks are some of the hardest workers out there. The truth is, there are a few reasons why rejection rates are climbing. First, it's all about supply and demand. When there's more freight than trucks available, truckers have more leverage. They can be selective about the loads they choose, opting for those that offer better pay, shorter routes, or more desirable destinations. Second, the holiday season is just around the corner. That means even more goods need to be moved, putting additional strain on the trucking industry. Truckers know their worth during this busy time and are less likely to settle for low-paying or inconvenient hauls. Finally, let's not forget about the elephant in the room: year-over-year increases in truckload volumes. We're seeing a surge in demand for goods, which means more pressure on the trucking industry to deliver. This increased demand is putting upward pressure on rates and giving truckers more bargaining power. Additionally, the lifestyle of a trucker is not easy. Long hours on the road, time away from family, and the physical toll it takes can make the job incredibly demanding. Many truckers are now prioritizing their well-being and mental health, choosing to take breaks rather than accept every job that comes their way. The importance of work-life balance is becoming more recognized, even in an industry as tough as trucking. Moreover, ongoing training and staying updated with industry trends are crucial. Truckers are investing time in improving their skills and knowledge, which also influences their job choices. With advancements in technology and changes in regulations, truckers are more informed and can make better decisions about which jobs to take. In conclusion, the reasons truckers are saying no to certain jobs are multifaceted. It's a combination of market dynamics, personal well-being, and strategic decision-making. Understanding these factors helps us appreciate the complexities of the trucking industry and the critical role truckers play in keeping our economy moving. Section 4. The Rebound Question. Is this it, folks? So here's the million-dollar question. Is this surge in truckload activity the long-awaited rebound we've been hoping for? Is the freight recession finally fading in the rearview mirror? Well, I'm not one to make promises, but I'll tell you this: the signs are encouraging. We're seeing a confluence of factors that suggest a potential turnaround. Demand is up, rejection rates are climbing, and truckers are in a stronger negotiating position. These are all positive indicators, but we also have to be realistic. The economy is a complex beast. There are a lot of moving parts, and predicting the future is a fool's game. We've been burned before, and it's important to remain cautiously optimistic. This could be the start of something big, or it could be a temporary blip. Only time will tell. Section 5. Time to ponder. Big questions for the open road. As we journey through the vast landscape of the trucking industry, it's essential to take a moment to reflect on the broader implications of our path forward. Now, I'm not here to just throw numbers at you and call it a day. Numbers are important, but they only tell part of the story. It's the questions behind those numbers that truly matter. I want you to really think about what this all means. Consider the human element, the technological advancements, and the economic shifts that are shaping the industry. So, here are a few questions to ponder as you navigate the open road of the trucking industry. Questions that could define the future of this vital sector. Will this surge in demand last, or is it a temporary blip? The answer could determine long-term strategies for companies and policymakers alike. How will rising fuel costs impact the profitability of trucking companies? With fuel being a significant expense, fluctuations in prices can make or break a business. What steps can be taken to attract and retain more truck drivers? The industry faces a shortage of drivers, and finding solutions is crucial for its sustainability. How will technology, such as autonomous trucks, shape the future of the industry? Automation promises efficiency, but also brings challenges in terms of job displacement and safety. What impact will this have on the prices of goods we rely on every day? The cost of transportation directly affects the prices of consumer goods, influencing inflation and purchasing power. Will this lead to better wages and working conditions for truck drivers? Improving the livelihood of drivers is essential for attracting new talent and ensuring the industry's growth. How will the government regulate the trucking industry in the years to come? Regulations can drive change, but they must balance safety, efficiency, and economic viability. What role will environmental concerns play in the future of trucking? As the world moves towards sustainability, the trucking industry must adapt to greener practices. Can the trucking industry overcome the challenges of an aging workforce? With many drivers nearing retirement, attracting younger talent is more important than ever. What opportunities exist for entrepreneurs and innovators in the trucking sector? The industry is ripe for innovation, offering numerous opportunities for those willing to take risks and think outside the box. As we ponder these questions, remember that the open road is not just a path for trucks, but a journey of possibilities and challenges that we must navigate together. Section 6. The Final Haul. What does the future hold? As we've seen, the trucking industry is in a state of flux. The surge in truckload activity and rising rejection rates are certainly encouraging signs, but it's too early to declare victory. The road ahead is long, and there are still many challenges to overcome. The future of trucking will depend on a variety of factors, from economic conditions to technological advancements. It's an industry in constant motion, always adapting to new realities. But one thing remains certain: trucking is the backbone of America, and its success is vital to our nation's prosperity. So, keep your eyes on the road, folks. The trucking industry is shifting gears, and it's going to be an interesting ride. What are your thoughts on the future of trucking? Share your insights and predictions in the comments below.